Hi everyone. I'm doing this series of videos because my local community, my local X-Men community Facebook group asked me, how do I do some of the work that I do with installing LEDs into miniatures, as well as adding some of the Bluetooth functionality that I put into them. Basically, a lot of the miniatures that I do are actually controlled by a microcontroller, which allow me to do some interesting things, like, for example, have targeting arc indicators. Um, Also, I have my own Bluetooth app that I can use to connect to the actual ships themselves. So in this case, this one's connecting to my Millennium Falcon, and it allows me to have some funny sound effects. Let's see. Here we go. Or if the ones that are really fun are. So that's just an example of what you can do if you install a microcontroller into the actual body of the ship itself. Now, what I'm doing is a Lancer class pursuit craft, and the targeting indicator is not going to be controlled by Bluetooth, but by a physical button underneath the turret. So this is a custom job for a local X-Wing player named Dave, who's really good, and I've never blown up any of his ships, but he's going to pay me some money, and I'm going to basically outfit one of these things for him. Um, so I have already done one, and the good news about being able to do this a second time is that you know what mistakes you made the first time and how to avoid them. Anyway, the first step in installing any of these electronics is, of course, to open up the ship, and to do that, you need to essentially weaken the glue. So to do that, the first thing you do is you take it and you stick it inside the freezer for 3 days, and then come back to it later on after all the parts that you ordered come in the mail. Throughout this video series, I'll show you some of the tools that I use and how to do some of the electronics and wiring, as well as some of the coding and programming, and maybe a little bit of the electrical engineering that goes into it.